Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video, we have here a ton of phone casings from ZAGG. Not only do we have phone casings, we also have screen protectors and a couple of lens protectors at the back as well. So if you just got yourself a brand new iPhone 15 or 15 Pro Max, or even if you want to buy a phone casing for a previous gen iPhone, maybe today's video will help you out and I can share with you a little bit on what you can expect from ZAGG's casings. Now before we begin, this is also one of the casings from ZAGG, but I should give you a quick heads up on what you can expect across all the ZAGG casings. Now first of all, we do have here a lip at the front. That means that it's sort of like protruding at the front here. That means it doesn't touch the table whenever you sit your phone flat on the desk. That's great. And the second point here is that it offers 360 degrees protection. That means that every single part of the phone itself is covered up by the case. Don't have to worry about that. So some casings, they have very tight cutouts at the bottom, especially for the Type-C port. But the ones on ZAGG, they're all quite reasonably sized and you can put in all sorts of Type-C devices without having it being stuck or not touching the contact points. Now moving on to the sides here in terms of the button cutouts, again across all the ZAGG casings, they are all very precise. That means that each button here works very well. You can press it, it feels very tactile, it feels great. You will be very confident whenever you hit any of those buttons because it is made exactly precisely at that spot. Another point that is worth mentioning here is something that you might actually see on the inside of ZAGG casing. So let me just show it to you real quick. Check this out guys, we have these graphene materials being used. ZAGG is saying that graphene is one of the toughest, strongest materials and they have actually put it in here. It looks very nice on the inside actually, although you might not see it very often. But the fact that it's actually very strengthened here means that all of these casings are drop tested. They have a different range of between 4, 5 or 6 feet, some even higher. I'll put them down in the link below so you can find out more about them in case you want to find which is the strongest drop protected. You might find those information down below. Now overall, one more final thing that I should mention here is that these casings are all also MagSafe compatible. You can see on the inside there guys, we have this little ring on the inside, so they're all MagSafe compatible in case you're wondering about that. With that said, enough of the introduction about these casings. Let's check out the casings themselves. Now since I'm already holding this, let me start with this particular casing. This is called the Denali Snap with kickstand, and just like the name suggests, it does come with a kickstand at the back that you can actually open up and sit the phone on your table. So very cool there. The design itself is also very nice. We have these kind of textures at the back here that makes it look very interesting but not too protruding at the same time. So I kind of like this case. This is the one that I'm currently using as a daily. So very nice casing from ZAGG. Now we are going to move on to the second case here, and that is actually called the Milan Snap. Now this one here is actually their sort of like silicone series, so let me just show it to you real quick. There you go, check this out. So this is sort of like a grayish kind of colorway. I think if you like those really minimalist kind of feel, this is something that you might appreciate. One thing I noticed is that we do have again sort of like a rib kind of feel on the sides here, just to give you a bit more grip when you're holding your phone. Again, I like this case because it's very minimalist. Silicone case by the way, very nice. Now moving on, we also have a different colored version. This is also the Milan Snap series, so let me just open it real quick for you. This is the blue, dark blue version, so it actually looks quite nice as well. In case you want something that looks a little bit darker, there you go. This is the one here. So check this out. Again, on the sides here, it comes with those rib textures, so you have more grip. And I think this case is for those of you who actually bought yourself the blue titanium iPhone. So check the colors out. They actually look very similar. Alright, let's move on to our next case. What do we have here? We have here the Everest Snap with kickstand. Now this one is actually very strong in terms of its drop protection. It goes all the way up to 20 feet. But let me show you the case itself. Again, I think this case is actually very interesting. It's not too heavy, although it does offer quite a fair bit of protection. There we go, this is how it looks like. Again, I think this particular case is very suitable for the titanium colorway. So check this out, we also have these kind of textures or patterns on the left and right, again to give you more grip. On the inside, you will again see that we do have that MagSafe kind of thing, as well as the graphene technology on the inside. Very durable. This is, if I'm not mistaken, the strongest case that I have in today's series. It also comes with a kickstand at the back. Check that out, very nice. So you can again put your phone seated on the table without any issues and watch your shows. Moving on to the next case guys, we do have here the Santa Cruz Snap with ring stand. So this is sort of in their ultra slim series. Let me just show it to you real quick, getting it out of the box. And there you go guys, so this is sort of like the transparent kind of look with that MagSafe thing in the middle. Again, you can see the blue textures that is actually lying on the inside here guys. So this one here actually gives you a bit more protection on the sides. It's supposed to absorb more of your phone in case it drops on the ground. And I think this is actually great for the blue model as well. Check that out. quite similar, although not very similar. But yeah, in case you're looking for that kind of case, this is what you can get. Now moving on to the next one, we have the Crystal Palace Snap, guys. So it is a transparent case. This is the one that you might want to get if you want to go for the most minimalist setup. Again, it offers protection all around, so pretty good there in terms of this particular case. Very, very slim. Now moving on, we have here the Milan Snap. So I noticed that these casings actually are tied to certain names of cities. So let me show you the one from Milan, guys. This one actually looks very interesting. It's very colorful. You do have this sort of like, how should I say, gradient, chromish kind of look. I think some people might actually like this case here. It's very smooth to the touch. I like the fact that it's so smooth that, you know, you won't have any fingerprints sticking onto it. I was actually using this, I think, about a day ago. My friend saw it and she actually really liked it. So the girls themselves might actually like this case very much. Something that y'all should consider in case you are getting a case for your partner or maybe even yourself. Now moving on to the next one, this is another Milan Snap, and the design actually looks very, very interesting. Let me show this one to you guys. I think this particular design actually resonates very well with the beach or water in specific. So it looks like this. Check that out, guys. There's a couple of textures at the back that looks like waves, and if you put it against a lighter shade of an iPhone, you will be able to see the design clearer. However, if you put it against something really dark like my blue titanium, you might not be able to appreciate the design very much. But I think it looks great here. Again, very, very solid case. Very interesting design from ZAGG. Alright, so I think that is pretty much all the casings. Yep, all the casings I have here. Moving on to the screen protector very quickly, we've got a couple of different series over here. First of all, we do have the anti-glare. That means that, you know, obviously, if you are going to be playing a lot of games, you want that very smooth matte texture, you can always check out this particular version. We also have here, this is called the Glass Plus Edge. So this is probably the glossy one, the most transparent one if you are going to use your phone on the daily, not really into a lot of gaming. You don't really need that super smooth surface, but you want some protection. Again, you can check this out here. Moving on to the next, we have here the Glass Elite Edge Vision Guard. So this is supposed to protect your eyes because it comes with that eye safe technology. So it's sort of like a blue light filter where you actually reduce the blue light coming into your display and again being shot out to your eyes. Sorry. So you will be actually getting an easier to see display, so it doesn't hurt your eyes that much if you are going to be browsing your phone all the time. This is the one to get, guys. Check this out. Moving on to the last one. This is a privacy glass, guys. It's called the Glass Elite Edge Privacy. And how should I say it? This is for those of you who appreciate your privacy. You do not want the person beside you looking at your phone. I know of a particular friend who actually, you know, has multiple girl friends. He uses this screen protector so people beside him can't see who he is chatting with. This is for those of you guys out there if you do exist. Alright, so those are the screen protectors. We also have here a very nice cross-body phone strap. So it's very easy to install. You put it into the case and you can actually hook the phone on your neck. I know some people do that. Obviously not everyone does it. If you are looking for a phone strap like this, this is something that you can check out from ZAGG as well. It's a very simple design over here. Now last but not least, let's move over to the camera lens protector. We do have a couple of different colorways. I noticed that this lens protector fitted the iPhone 15 Pro Max as well as my 14 Pro Max. So we have different colors. This one here is the one in silver, I suppose, the silver version. And we also have the one here that comes in black. So if you are using the black titanium iPhone 15 Pro Max, you can put that on. And last but not least, we also have one in purple. Now I noticed the purple when I put it on my blue iPhone 15 Pro Max, it did not really work very well. But it worked very well with my 14 Pro Max, which was in purple. So be sure to choose the right color. This offers you, anti-reflective technology. Obviously very important because you're going to use your cameras to shoot photos. You don't want these lens protectors to be blocking your view. It also has that impact and scratch protection. A couple of features here that is actually very interesting. Your clear print for your smudge-free screen as well. So yeah. If you are looking for something that is anti-reflective, it doesn't capture all your fingerprints, your smudges on your camera lens, these protectors are something that you should consider. Alright guys, so with that said, that is what you can see in terms of all the ZAGG casings. Again, if you want to find out more information, you can check out the link down below. This video is mainly to show you how they look like on your phones. I did not really do a drop test because I don't want to smash my phone, but I did throw it into the pool just for fun. Seriously, it's just for fun. It's not to show anything, but it just looks cool coming out from the water. So yeah. Thank you for watching today's video all the way to the end. If you have any further questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. Don't forget to drop a like and sub to the channel if you want to see more content like this, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Do take care and stay safe. Bye bye.